I feel like I'm at least an 8 out of a 10, and this is why. Not because of my blonde hair, my big tits. I feel like that I've got this thing where, like, me and people, we get each other, you know? And, like, I see people, and, like, people see me, and we're like, dude. Yeah. Yes, like.
That's exactly why she's successful in the dating market, guys. It's her. She just gets, guys, she just gets people.
You know? Like, what's up, dude?
Not really, but yeah. All right, what is your name?
Bella, Natalie, Ramona, Manuela, Nikki,
So the question is, why should someone hook up with you?
Tara, Haven, Cece, Julianne, Nikita, Greta, Danny, Lala, Joel, Tiffany, Darby, Kate, Ari, Mac, Sosa, Lucy, Tara, Vivian.
Why should someone hook up with you?
Oh, you go first. Because we're really hot. I'm a great.
Exactly. Right. It's just like, why? Because I exist. You know, like I controlled my weight. Ooh, such a difficult thing to do. You know, compared to what men need to do to be attractive.
Fun time in bed, not ugly, because I'm blonde.
I'm fun.
Literally, like, guys, I mean, what's the takeaway here? The takeaway is, Chad, I'm good in bed. Please choose me. That's what it is. Like, there's not more to this.
Question. Like I said, I'm fun.
Definitely.
Cause save a horse, rat a cowgirl.
I got a
so
fat ass
funny.
and a fat heart.
Okay. Like, literally, like this, like, again, guys, 2022 in a nutshell. American women, guys. Like, what more needs to be said? When the girls are 18 to 23, what are they doing? They're out chasing Chad. They're not trying to get married. They're not trying to have children. They're out on the town, you know, trying to get, you know, some action from Chad. And then later on, when they're 28 plus with cats and boxed wine, they wonder where all the good men went. They're in their 20s where you left them. You know, after sleeping with Chad, you cried on their shoulders. Like, after screwing them over, you left them and took their children. That's where they are.
Why should a guy hook up with me?
Yes, that's the question.
I have a fat ass.
We have to
Wow.
I think I'll eat it now.
Why should someone want to hook up with you?
I like weird shit, I guess.
What kind of weird?
You ever heard of a hog tie?
What the fuck is that? The mouth?
You get on your belly. You tie
Oh.
They just want to get dick down.
They want to get dick down?
Yeah.
What?
So I think that someone should get with me because I'll bring them to Dave's Hot Chicken because I do have a voucher tonight.
Why should
Okay, cool. So she's saying, I'll give you $5. Guys, I don't even, like, what more needs to be said here? Like, what's, like... And then we're surprised that men are walking away from dating. We're surprised that men are choosing, you know, not to go for these girls. We're surprised that, you know, men are walking away from the market. We're surprised that, you know, Chad won't commit. Like, again, these girls throw themselves at Chad, and then the average guy gets nothing. And like, I mean, in their eyes, right? Because, like, these guys that have stuff to offer, well, I mean, you're not Chad, so I'm not interested. Like, again, this is the state of the modern world, guys. Here it is.
Should someone hook up with you?
Well, me?
Yes.
I mean, look at her.
Literally, somebody's like, look at her, right? Like, again, what are we, like, okay. Fit, feminine, friendly, submissive, cooperative, and bedroom fun loyal. Those are the traits that men are looking for. So, I mean, is she providing those? Is she saying that she's providing those? No. It's literally, oh, I took a shower and I'm not 400 pounds. And then they complain that the dating scene is hard. For them. Hello and welcome to the Helios blog. My name is Helios. Here for another reaction video. If you're new to the channel, liking the content, please hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content. It's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to any tier. Any level of support is appreciated. All right, let's continue with this disaster, this train wreck here.
You are the shit. I'm sorry, but look.
Yes, girls are, they're just like, they're so much better than boys. That's why you should hook up with us. Ooh, like.
If they don't have any emotions, they should hook up with me. If they do.
I mean, what more needs to be said? This is just like dark triad stuff, right? Like the girl is only interested in hooking up with the dark triad guy. You cannot make this shit up. But when asked, right, when they're not inebriated, right, you ask them, what are you looking for? Oh, I want a nice guy. I want a guy who's chivalrous. I want a guy who takes care of me. I want a guy... Yeah, and all of that is thrown out the window when it's Friday night and, the drinks are flowing. Like, guys, you cannot make this shit up.
When they care about how they feel, like, they shouldn't.
Why would you say that?
Because I don't care about men.
What do you care about?
Right. Like, again, when the girl is like 20 or 18 to 23, she doesn't care about men. What she cares about is herself. And I mean, she cares about having her fun. She cares about getting that bag. She cares about getting that good career. She cares about, being a strong, independent boss babe. She cares about her friends. She cares about, posting half naked pictures on TikTok and, videos or on Instagram or on Snapchat or, having multiple guys like messaging her in her DMs and etc. Like this is how replaceable guys are to girls in 2022, guys. Don't mess around. This is what it is. And if you're not aware of this, this is what's going to happen to you. Like you're going to get like ran over the coals. That's just how it is.
How I feel.
So you just care about yourself?
Yeah.
You're a selfish person.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Like hook up, what does that mean? Like make out or have sex?
Have sex. Who says make out anymore?
What are we, in junior high school?
Because I'm boss ass bitch.
No.
Exactly. That's exactly what men are looking for. We want masculine women. We want the girls that bust our balls, that don't want to do what we want them to do. We want the girls that just are strong and independent and have their own career and make as much money as we do, and they sleep around like men do. And yeah, that's exactly the kind of girls we want.
We need something better. What does that mean? What does a boss ass bitch mean?
I make money.
That doesn't make you more attractive on the bedroom fun marketplace. Sorry, honey.
I have my degree.
Okay, and cool.
Anyone who's anything below that.
Oh, it's hypergamy.
You're a joke.
It's hypergamy. Right, so I have my degree, so if you don't have a degree, you're nothing to me. Like, it doesn't matter if you earn more money than me. It doesn't matter if you're more successful than me. Unless you're Chad. If you don't have a degree, like, I won't even look at you. You're not economically attractive. And then these girls wonder, why can't I find a man? Why can't I get a relationship? Why are all these guys losers and scrubs? Well, you became the very man that you wanted to marry. And those men, they don't want to marry a man. So they don't want to be with you. That's what happened. You made the idiotic decision to follow what womanism told you to do, and guess what happened? This is what happened.
Because I'm confident, I know what I want, I'm really fun to be with.
That's literally all masculine qualities. And when a girl says she's fun, you know what that means, right? Okay.
Like, I don't take things seriously. I'm sexy. I'm really...
I'm. Where is what she's providing? Where is that? She's just saying qualities that she is. Okay, cool. How about I'll cook for him, I'll clean for him, I'll be nice for him, I'll be submissive for him, I'll listen to what he says, I'll do what he wants, I'll be that nice person where after the guy has come home from work, busting his ass, working to build the roads or the houses or the fixing the plumbing or repairing the cars or driving the trucks or etc. I'll be there to support and to have a nice warm meal on the table. Where's that? It's, I'm beautiful, I'm sexy, I don't take things seriously, I'm a boss babe, I'm strong, I'm independent. Where is what you are going to provide the man? What do you bring to the table? Ridiculous. All right. Let's just move aside from this a second onto an article by Rollo Tomasi, and then we'll go back to the previous thing. So this is Beta Game. So again, Rollo Tomasi, writer of The Rational Male. Again, I think you guys need to hear this stuff, so here it is. Before I launch into this proper, let me define a few terms in the fashion that I interpret them. With the popularity of Royce's blog and a few notable others, there's been a new push with regards to using the terms alpha and beta and sometimes omega when describing certain classification of males in modern culture. Allow me to go on record as viewing these ideas as mindsets, whereas terms such as AFC or DJ are really states of being. For instance, so DJ Don Juan. For instance, an alpha can still be an AFC, called a paper alpha with regards to women. A beta male can be as wealthy and a student status as his conditions and fortune have placed him. Some states necessitate certain mindsets. A positive masculine state requires an alpha mindset as a requirement. Others do not. Also, don't make the mistake of associating success, personal and career, with an alpha mindset. There are plenty of alphas on hotchickswithdouchebags.com. However, that doesn't necessarily make them well-rounded individuals. I tend to think of the ideas alpha and betas as subconscious energies or attitudes that manifest themselves in our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Beta game. Alright, now, with this in mind, I'd like to propose the idea of beta game. Since we're using the alpha and beta terminology here, it's important to grasp where it comes from. Anyone with even a cursory understanding about animal social hierarchies knows the principle of alpha and beta of individuals within a social collective. Alphas tend to be the males who exhibit the best genetic characteristics and behavioral skills that put them at the top of the potential breeding pool. In fact, betas are rarely mentioned as such in scientific studies. The beta term in PUA lingo is really something of a novelty. Relating these terms to human social interactions, while at times are subject to stretch, isn't hard to find parallels in. We can see the similarity in the applications in long-term and short-term breathing methodologies that mirror our own. Like any other beta animal, alternate methodologies had to be developed in order to facilitate human breeding under the harsh conditions of alpha competition. In essence, and as found in the wild, beta males have developed methods which attempt to poach potential females from an alpha's harem, or at least in this case, his perceived potential harem. Identification. Beta male game focuses primarily on identifying and assimilating themselves to be more like the women they hope to connect with, but it goes further than this. The methodology dictates that the beta be perceived as being unique from the more common alpha males whom his desired women naturally prefer. This is the beginning of the not like other guys mental schema he hopes to evoke in his idealized woman. Due to his inability to compete with an alpha competitor in the physical, he must fight a psychological battle on his own terms. This involves convincing his target that her best parental investment should be with him, as per his stated requirements, as he more closely embodies her long-term prerequisites. The beta likens himself to her, and women in general, in an effort to maximize his compatibility and familiarity with her in the feminine. This identification process is then further reinforced through the feminine social conventions he subscribes to. Feminine society, both beta men and women, rewards him for more closely assimilating its ideal. Be more like archetypal women, sensitive, empathetic, emotional, security-seeking, and not only this, but take the de facto feminine offense when presented with anything to the contrary of a female positive perspective. Lift women up, become less so, they become more. And in reciprocation, she's more likely to breed with you. That's the principle, not necessarily the reality. In some ways, it's a Captain Save-A-Ho mentality written on a grand scale. The fallacy in this, of course, is that like should attract like. They fail to understand that opposites attract, and most women don't want to marry other women, least of all a carbon copy of herself. Alright, so just go to the Rational Male to read further. Alright, let's continue with this train wreck.
Really beautiful.
Boring!
I'm from a country that's only 300,000 people, from Iceland, so that's unique.
Your heritage is unique, but your personality and attitude is totally not. Oh, yes, this girl's so funny.
Hilarious.
Guys don't care about that.
I mean, you can look at me, and then I'm funny on top of it.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but watching female comedians, a lot of the time, the female comedians aren't really funny. I just find them to be vulgar. So when a girl says that she's funny, very often this is just her being vulgar. Like, that doesn't make me laugh. It doesn't make me want the girl more. In fact, usually it repulses me. I don't know about you guys in the comments, but that's my opinion. Okay, let's continue.
Because I have like big boobs.
Okay,
Probably
yeah,
because
cool.
I have an ass with an ass tat.
You have an ass tat?
I do, but I'm not showing it.
I didn't say I wanted to see it.
No.
I don't know. I don't like really like sleep on the first night, so.
Oh man, I need the soundboard. You said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Look at her, she's looking at the interviewer. Yeah, you think this girl doesn't sleep on the okay, alright, okay. No, we'll take a word for it. Yeah, I 100% believe that. Yes, again, guys, when you ask girls these questions and they're not inebriated, like, what they're going to say is the thing that maximally preserves their reputation. So, there you go. But even if she doesn't sleep on the first night, it doesn't matter. What if it's the second or third date, you see?
Never had a hookup.
I have, but when I'm like really f***ed up
Okay, but that's like, again, you just went against your own words.
and I regret it, so.
You're sitting at home watching.
Okay, but like, if that's the case, like, you know, if that's the case and you only hook up when you're inebriated, why do you go and do it? That's my question for you. All right, let's continue.
Why should someone hook up with you guys? That's the question of the night.
I don't know.
Because I'm sexy and I'm bad as I have the energy.
Because of my amazing personality, obviously.
Right, obviously.
I'm good at math.
Have you seen us?
Why?
Yeah, like,
Beautiful, right?
Cause I'm beautiful, right? She says as she seeks validation. The guy's expression is perfect. He's like, Oh my god, guys, you cannot make this shit up. So again, guys, like, what's happening here? She's just looking for Chad, right? Like, all these girls are just looking for Chad. And I mean, the interviewer is pretty tall, so I mean, he can be Chad.
Because I'm cool and awesome and beautiful.
Again, has any of these girls, okay? He's asked, what, 20 girls so far? Have any of these girls said anything remotely resembling fit, feminine, submissive, bedroom fun, loyal, and cooperative? None have said that. And in fact, many of them have even betrayed traits that show that they're not those things. So why should a man then commit to you? Oh, right, but I mean, the question is, why should they hook up? But do you see what I'm saying, guys? These girls don't even know what they have that makes them attractive. Like, I mean, a lot of them are just like, I'm beautiful. And again, I've already said this, but they complain that the market is so hard, that dating is so hard. Why can't I find a good man? Meanwhile, they have guys approaching them constantly, trying to hook up with them constantly, which is not the experience of the average man at all. The only men that have this experience are men who are in the top 10 to 5%. Everybody else is literally getting nothing in 2022. And these girls complain that it's hard for them. Ridiculous.
Does he speak French?
speak some French for us right now.
Je m'appelle Mary. I used to be fat, so I feel like I shouldn't answer this question. I'm pretty, I'm awesome, I'm smart, I have value.
Why should a guy hook up with you?
Okay.
Oh no, I'm not a bad person.
Come on. What the
Okay, and?
you think a guy is like, oh my gosh, she's a good person.
I have a boyfriend, so.
Okay, if you were single.
Wait. Did she just say she has a boy? If you have a boyfriend, then why are you out at night with your friend wearing basically nothing on a Friday night, being approached by multiple guys, including this guy? You don't have a boyfriend. And by that I mean you're single. Maybe he believes he's in a relationship, but you're certainly not. Okay, let's look at these fake Tinder profiles, guys. So again, this profile here, you can just Google it. It's not real. But there's a lot to be learned even from these fake ones. I apologize for it being so blurry here, but it's okay. I can read it for you. So this girl is 21. She's a professional writer. Her favorite letter of the alphabet is D. Her favorite type of presentation is oral. Her best talent is being able to talk with a mouthful. Her favorite thing about nutrition is protein. Her favorite number is 69, and you understand. So what is the girl communicating at 21? That. So again, what are all these girls in the West? What are they doing when they're supposed to be looking for a husband? You see what they're doing? They're actively not looking for a husband. They're actively looking for a Chad to pass them around. You see what I'm saying? And then when they've had their fun messing around with all these Chads, well, then when they're done having their fun, then they'll be ready to settle down with an average man. But they'll always disdain that guy because he can't provide the same experiences as Chad. Meanwhile, what she could have done is just gotten with a good man when she was younger and able to have children and not have these issues and have no issues. And that's the state of the world right now, guys. These girls making terrible decisions, and then who suffers? The whole civilization suffers. All right, back to this train wreck of a video.
But I'm not. Because I'm super fun and quirky, obviously. I'm really smart.
By the way, when girls say that they're really fun, do you know what fun means in girl terms, guys? Let me translate it. Fun means bedroom fun. Yeah? You understand? Fun for Chad.
Original. I like to swim in the pool.
Where are you from?
California.
Okay. You had an accent for a split second.
That's my baby voice.
What the hell is even that?
I'm a sapio. Wait, what is it called?
Why is she trying to fake... Okay. Anyway, the girl doesn't know what it's called to be attracted to smart people because, well, the word is sapio bedroom fun.
I think it's called a sapiosexual, which means I'm attracted to intelligence.
Definitely. That's exactly why you're out, with your stuff out on a Friday night looking for random attention from Chad because you're attracted to intelligence. Where are you at the conferences? Where are you at, universities looking for during classes looking for a guy? No, you're out on the town. You see how their words say one thing but their actions say another? Which should we listen to? What do you think, guys? In the comment section.
Which is like 1 out of 70 million people in PB.
And she's telling on herself, right? Like, oh, all these guys that I got with, they're so dumb. Now I'm smart bedroom fun seeking. Yeah, okay. Ridiculous.
What do you mean? That's not even a question.
I have really good head and I have a fat ass.
I'm just hot, period, so...
Okay. And what was your answer again? You said...
Again, it's just entitlement, right? I'm not fat, and I exist, so of course you should hook up with me. You see what I'm saying, guys? Compared to men, if men had this attitude, right, towards life, they would literally get nowhere, and the reason is because that's not how it works for guys, right? Like, their life is not just on easy mode like this. Okay, let's go to the Reddit article here. So this is from Dating Over 30. My red flags versus their red flags. I cannot remember if the post was yesterday or the weekend. However, the OP listed a number of red flags of the person that they just begun dating. The responses, however, went straight to OP's red flags. That prompted me to ask, do you know what your red flags are? Especially that at our age, I'm almost 40, we've all experienced trauma. So this is like red flags. Red flag city. If the person says they've experienced trauma, etc., probably you don't want to be in a relationship with them because it means they have a lot of baggage, which, guess what? You have to deal with. For example, child loss, 2 failed marriages, a partner that did illicit substances and was A-word, etc. I've done a lot of work, especially with regards to my confidence and self-esteem. I've done so let me translate. I've done my healing. Yeah, so they haven't done their healing. They just bounce from Chad to Chad to Chad to Chad, and now they expect you to save them from their bad decisions. However, my anxiety runs my life when I'm triggered. I push people away when I feel I'm too overloaded at work, and I keep track of each and every one of my spends. Yes, I'm a control freak. These are my red flags. How about you? How about yours? So again, guys, like, if people have these red flags, they are recreational use only. But I would recommend, again, like, after a certain age, you probably don't want to be dating them. And it's not because people at that age aren't dateable. They are. But there are options that have less baggage. There are options that cause less problems. And that's the thing, right? People that are younger, like women that are younger, are much more likely to pass the sketch test, right? Which is, not having lots of bedroom fun partners, not being addicted to stuff, be more likely to be able to pair bond, etc., etc. All right, let's see these comments here. Recently went on a date and they asked me, what are your most toxic traits? This is fresh in my mind. The ones I could think of were I tend to be cynical, I don't trust people, I try to guess what people are thinking, and I have low self-esteem. All of these are related to, bad stuff from childhood and early romantic relationships. How they manifest in red flags is probably acting cold, being rude, or saying something negative. Even when my date asked the question, my first reaction was, why are they asking this? Are they trying to manipulate me? Just immediate suspicion. But quickly realized they probably are just curious, trying to introduce some intimacy and trying to see if I'm self-reflective, so it's all good. Yeah. So, guys, you need to learn from experience, and if somebody treats you bad, to use that to your advantage later in life. That's not called suffering from your past. That's called learning. Okay. Okay. I was confused seeing this thread here and not my reply, and realized it's a repost from over 40. My reply from here. I've never been married. I suppose that's a red flag by age 30. Yes. I'm highly conflict avoidant, and due to my bad stuff in my past, this can also be highly avoidant of places or things that have triggered me in the past. My therapist has told me I'm flat out avoidant or have high avoidance tendencies. I'm a woman, and I find a lot of men's initial issues with me is that my love language or dating style isn't typical of my gender. I'm more quality time. As an avoidant, my thinking is if I made time to see, that's big and active service oriented, and it seems men I've met desire more of the sort of emotional nurturing labor type of woman. I open up to people at a snail's pace, which has been another frequent complaint. Yeah, it's because you're alpha widowed multiple times and you don't want to get hurt by the new guy, and so he sees that you're damaged and doesn't want to be with you. This is why men tend to go for younger women. Anyway, we're going to end the episode there. So again, guys, if you're new to the channel, liking the content, please hit the sub, hit all for notifications. If you'd like to support me further, I do have a Patreon with exclusive content. It's patreon.com/theheliosblog. Just go there and subscribe to any tier. Any level of support is appreciated. Again, guys, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to my content, especially if you got to the end of the video. You guys are wonderful, and I will see you next time.